That's the very tail of Villanueva de la Torre. Very beautiful small town. This is the infamous road where I ate that Yosi 350 watt hub motor in peanut butter mud, and it's still kind of peanutish. There's a few spots and spots up ahead that are worth looking out for, but it's dried for the most part. Directly ahead is the township of Kir, and we'll be going through there and then down into Oliveira, where I hope to get on another farm road to take me into the city of Guadalajara. It should be fairly quiet because it's a Saturday and this is a small community. But this is Kir. That's not a water tower. It's just an interesting sign with a chicken on it. Or is that maybe it's a peacock, or no, a pheasant. At any rate, it's a beast. I've made other videos traveling around here and getting lost behind a new development, which, well, it's a new development. There's nothing there, just plumbing, and it's ready to go. Well, I need to stop for just a second. That's better. The wires for the microphone were coming out of my pocket, and the zipper was open, which would have made this very windy. Because this is such a good grade, I'm only using human power. And I'm still going 42. But we'll engage the motor a little bit here, so I get out of this road. You see the shoulders are all banged up with mud and such, so they're not really a good option right here. Typically this is pretty clean, and the shoulder, while being narrow, is enough. This is the community of Oliveira. Directly ahead, and I've made videos out of there. But we're going to be going towards Cabrallas, I think it's what it's called. And we're going to take this bicycle Camino. Now I could stay on the highway, which is clean, smooth, and quick. But I really want to see what the situation is, and if I can make it to Palacio Infantado. I've made other videos at that palace, and it's very beautiful. It has an amazing history, great architecture that goes back, I don't remember what year it was made anymore. At any rate, it's ancient to the extreme. What I want to see more than anything else is the condition of the Camino. The highway's not bad, to be perfectly frank. I've done it several times, and then I discovered, hey, I don't have to be on that highway. Isn't that the whole point of a mountain bike? Or in this case, a cross-country bike? Now I do have kind of a guard on the front rotor, which should protect the brake disc, but it's kind of flimsy. What it's good for is direct hits from branches, and it'll protect it from rock strikes so it doesn't get dinged up. But I am in battery conservation mode today, so I don't want to go very fast. And I'm not going to use the motor exclusively, like at times when I use the throttle quite a bit. I do know that if I continue straight, there is kind of a mini swamp at times, so we'll see if it's dried up yet. There's no great big hurry, but it is about 5:38, and the sun is going to be cresting in about maybe an hour, so I won't get home before dark. This is the swamp I was talking about, but it's not that bad. It is drying up. That spot can be notorious. One thing I've noticed with all these rains, the topsoil, or the clay that was above these rocks, has been pretty well washed away. So it's kind of rough. Oh, this isn't so bad. Look worse. Oops, got a branch. Ain't so bad. I don't like pedestrians when I'm cycling because first they don't understand bicycles, what I'm going to do, which could be unpredictable, and secondly, girls that are alone shouldn't have bicycles creeping around them. we gotta watch that ridge. These rain ruts are kind of dangerous. These tires have great side knobs and they climb out of things quite well, but a rut can cause a crash, which would be educational. Coming out of Villanueva, there was very deep rain ruts, and I had to be careful, particularly while a bunch of yahoos on their ATVs and dirt bikes cruised by. They did not give me a warm and fuzzy feeling. None of this is giving me a warm and fuzzy feeling. Oh, okay. I thought the rear tire might have gone flat. It felt like the rear tire was flat, honest, because these ruts are you may not be able to see them in the video, but they catch the tire and try to control the direction of the bike, very much like a flat tire. Right now I'm just using the throttle because it's safer. It might be a lot safer to get on the highway. Oh, okay. This isn't as good as I was hoping. But it does cross over to other farm road opposite this highway. And that road should, maybe, possibly, a little luck, be in better shape. See, that's what I was talking about, not pedaling where I can't see. That was a pedal strike, but just a little bit. I'm going to put it on pause and pick this up when I get to the other side. There's more of this Camino directly ahead, and it looks good on this side. However, I want to get to the other side, so I'm going to wait for this car. And get to this side where it has traditionally been, from my experience, pretty good. Oh, La Mancha bunny rabbits. They're different than Madrid bunny rabbits. They're a little smaller. Nah, I'm only kidding. I think they're the same bunny rabbits. And for whatever reason, they still have the same inclination to run out in front of this bicycle. Inclination to run out in front of this bicycle, perhaps just to get attention. Now you can see the advantage, perhaps you can see it, of being on the Camino here. Avoiding cars is worth a few bumps. Well, my instinct was right. This side of the highway, the Camino, has been toasted with sunlight and is dry, but as you can see, it hasn't been lately because of the deep tire ruts. Don't let these things fool you. Tire ruts can catch the tire and cause you to have an unhappy experience, but at low speeds you probably won't get any more than embarrassed. In Parques de los Cerros, there aren't tire ruts, but there are rain runoff ruts from the steep hillsides that can go down a meter. And if you fall into one of those, well, it's more than embarrassing. Okay, what does that sign say? It says, Caniejas, Cabiejas. The double L's are a Y, and I always have trouble with that. I'll be really honest, Spanish names and I don't get along so good. My wife is constantly correcting me, but she is from Madrid. She grew up in Valencia, she speaks Valenciano and Castilian perfectly. Castilian is Spanish. It's like saying I talk American. If you say, do you speak Spanish, it'd be the same as asking an American, does he talk American? Well, considering British English and how different it is, that probably is a correct way to go about it. I wasn't sure if I could get into the city of Guadalajara. Check the battery level. I've got 49 volts. That leaves me 9 volts. Pretty good. Plus we're on battery conservation mode, which means I'll be using less power and more leg power. Less electricity and more leg power. For example, right now I'm pedaling fairly firmly on the pedals and only going 25 kilometers an hour in second. I think we should speed it up to 3, take it to 30. Yeah, that's more realistic. Naturally, I could take it up to about 40, but the more battery you use, it just drains it. I guess it's like getting into your car and stepping on the gas throttle real hard. It just eats more gas. This isn't so different. Well, there's a bunch of this ahead, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on pause for now.